Yeah. Wait, wait back. We're not doing this. I have a headset this time. Yeah, never heard of it. Yeah. But anything that I wish for will come true. And what I'm talking about is that when I scream straight into the sky, that every one of you would understand that you're all going to come back alive, because reincarnation exists, and it's not just one more day or one more time, it's one more life, and it will go again and again in a circle. And accept that you can't remember, but let me do this past life regression for all of you, that if when you decide to go, or when, it's a connection of the end of this life's flow, that if you have the intention to remember, then when you come back you will. And heck, some people do. They did since they were a kid and they knew. And Travis, yeah, I see it so clearly. It used to be a mysterious mystery to me until I found this connection of clearly seeing. So I don't even know what I'm listening to. Wait, let me listen. Yeah. And I don't even have time to do that, to watch another thing. My life is ramping up. And what I'm talking about is the stampede of love. And when I see the deer that's stuck in the headlights like that, I just want to tell him to raise his chin and buck up and cheer up, son, and my loves. And maybe you was my son in a past life, but let me tell you right now, I gotta take a picture. Even when I ride, that was a good photo. Yeah, intermission, but not really talking about this cataclysmic event of love coming in like a wave. And where are all the leaders at? The leaders are coming and we're rising. But you have to understand that if you keep projecting yourself out from a stance that isn't that, then if other people were already connected to that, then maybe they won't see. So put out energetically and energetically instead of just physical reality as a plea. Go on a search instead of a call, because some of us are answering that call, but you can't see. As I pass the castle right there on the right of the street, look, listen, 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 listen. I see you all as risen, 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 risen. And some of you feel like you're stuck in a prison, prison, prison. I'll tell you right now, it's my mission, mission, mission to remove that. Oh, this is totally right in my face. Next. Here. Yeah, what is around you. When I see that glow, even if I don't see it through my eyes, but I see it in the reflection of yours as you rise. And I see that the love that surrounds you and surrounds me and surrounds all of us together. So we're not just two, we're more than even three, we're we. And I don't know if you can find it inside of you to understand that I bring everything that I see. Oh, I just passed a hawk sitting right there on top of that light. And maybe that was divinity telling me, hey, we're listening. But really, I'm telling you that inside of me I see that I promise you all that for as long as I live, till death do us part. And even after that, I have some more spark to give through this arc of light and love and a projection of everything else that's never been connected before since the beginning, since even before that, which is why we actually started swimming through all of this darkness so we could find the connection again. It's not just quantum entanglement or metaphysics that I see, it's perfection. And you tell me that that can't exist, but with practice it doesn't make perfect, but with perfect practice it does, and I'm perfectly practicing to be me. And so I'm already perfect, and if you can't even see in that sense that I don't even have an ego like that, and some say that you have to have ego to exist on this earth realm. Well, maybe I don't even exist here. I exist in some other place, in some other time, in some other space when I do this for a race, a racing of justice, so that when the balance of the universe comes into space, time, the continuum, as I see it right here, it's so sublime. And one to the two to the three to the more as I store and I sing this and I write all these scores. But I don't even keep those. I just release them so other people won't have to chase and we won't have to go beep, beep, beep. You're too close. I keep my distance in a specific way so you can see that every season that changes, it comes with a rearrangement of who we are. Yeah, and I promise you that I love you. And I promise that I love them. And I promise to the new driver in front of me that's speeding so fast, I don't even know if that's a lie on the back of his car, but it doesn't really matter because I can't judge that. What I judge is that I love, and that is a fact. And you can't look deep down inside of me to the core where it's so light and bright and it's burning from both sides and from the center and from the back and from all corners like the sun. As I release this from 1973 when I released it before, and if you know what that means, then maybe no. Just look up to the sky and soar. No more 2,000 push-ups a day. I got 2,000 bars to drop every way. 84 in 5 minutes. That's what that doc said. But really, that's just the beginning of these things. It's the beginning of my own swimming. And it doesn't need to be deep because it's just surface level to me. I see the light in everyone's eyes. It doesn't even have to reflect back into mine. I know it. I know the divinity exists inside, and I know the divinity rises all of us, star seeds and light workers and the wind beneath your wing. When you let it energetically go, when you walk away from people that are dark, that wind comes to me because I want to transmute all of those sparks. And I need you to do it too, because when I'm gone, there won't be any more time. We're not running out of that. Just me. That's okay. Yo, Little Wayne, where you at? Got some surprises for you. I need your help. Shout out to Maya Angelou. When you know better, you do better. This is dedicated to all of the ones in the past that I won't just leave there as the and it intertwines with what part of me feels glad and the other part of me that feels sad, and it's not the contrast that makes it some other good thing happen inside of me. In fact, that creates a storm, but in fact I'm in the center of that storm. I am the I, and I see it like the I am, and I'll do this till I die, and I'll do this for the ones that cry and for the ones that sit there and like, oh man, what can we do with this? Can we even feel glad? That's way too far. Yeah, the offer is just too low. Yeah, you've gone, but I tell you right now, as I sing my song and I add you all to my chorus, even if you don't understand that this isn't for segment or forest, I can do this all day, and I'll do this for the ones that are bored doing their chores. I'll do this energetically for the ones that want to go to Mars and don't even know that you help other people get away from bars and become stars. And like I see it in all of those parking lots that are filled with energetic residue of capitalistic greed. Lady, I do this for all of the ones that ever felt like life was a little bit shady. And if you don't understand this, I do this for the ones that feel crazy, especially the ladies that need to sell their bodies and feel shady. Yo, you don't have to feel that way, and in the end, you won't have to sell a thing because we all exist, and equality is something that's been missed, and we've been looking over it like, hey, the AI robots will take our jobs away, but in fact, it's only a matter of time right after that that things will come out and it won't be aftermath. In fact, it will be energetic bliss for everybody to feel like when I see you ladies walking down the street and you think that I'm playing, but I'm not. Inside of me, it's the end of all charades, and inside of me, there's no more chance for a game. And I see that if some people right there really know that the name inside of me is Gerald, which means friend of the Lord, friend of God, and a holy man. And what happened? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't skip the song. It wasn't me. That was the universe. I'm stopping this because of that.